Hello, class. My name is Nathaniel Davis, and I'm making a little video, 9-minute video, beginner's guide to playing black metal. I've been playing drums pretty much my whole life. I played in hardcore bands, metal bands, death metal bands, but the genre of music that stuck out to me the most was black metal, just because the atmospheric sound, the grittiness, the darkness, the way it just made me feel, and the way the drums and stuff sounded. It's really technical sometimes. Sometimes it can be really sloppy. It can be all over the board. It can be any place. But it was one of my first loves as a drummer, and I still like it today. So let's get going. Um, so these are three of the top bands in the black metal genre. You got Mayhem, Emperor, and Immortal. They like the godfathers of the black metal genre, especially Mayhem. They like started it all from they're from Norway. Pretty much all three of these bands from Norway, and pretty much all the bands from Norway are black metal bands. But the sound they kind of go for is cold, grim, and aggressive. They use a lot of blast beats and double bass drumming, minimal fills, and it sounds pretty raw. But with the modern times, the sound's got a real more, computer sounding, more clean, so you can hear everything that's going on. I still prefer the raw sound sometimes. I mean, it all depends on what you're listening to, though. Now, usually in black metal, you see like super huge drum sets like these two I got posted here. One's from Mike Portnoy from Dream Theater, which is not black metal at all, but he has a giant drum set. So it's like kind of the same. And then you got the Slayer's drum set up here at the top. That's pretty much what you would see if you saw like a black metal band. Some black metal bands have smaller drum sets like that because they don't want to lug all that stuff around. Like me, I don't want to carry a whole bunch of drums around. So I just use a smaller drum set, less cymbals to get my point across. But most of the time, when you like look at a video, you see huge drum sets like this. They used to have the snare tight, really tight, so you can hear the pingy, and it has good rebound for doing blast beats that we'll go on to next. So practicing double bass is one of the main things you got to do in black metal. You got to sit comfortably, and you warm up with a decent speed, gradually increasing your speed, and keep up even strokes. But with today's technology, they have these devices called drum triggers where you don't have to play perfectly to sound clean. And those, so a lot of drummers use those nowadays, especially when they play in big shows and stuff. The video I got to the right is Samus. He's the drummer for this band called Abigail Williams, and he's pretty much one of the best drummers out there today. And this is a good video for watch if you're interested in learning double bass technique and getting some exercises. Um, Learn basic blast beats because blast beats go burr. That's true. Blast beats just sound like a whole bunch of noise. It's like all the drums being played together, snare, hi hats, and bass drum. The video to the right is also Samus, and that can show you some different variations between blast beats and how you can incorporate them in different types of metal. That's pretty cool. I blast beat, but I usually just do traditional blast beats. I haven't been practicing as much as I should, so it's a lot of stuff that I'm not really fluent at, but I'm getting there. But like, if you're interested, just check this out. It can just be something you do on the side, something for fun. And yeah, so go to the next one. And building their endurance is a really big part of it, though, too, because some of these songs that these black metal bands can play are like 5 and 6 minutes long, and by the end of it, you're tired. So it's definitely worth it to practice your craft, practice it for at least an hour, like your rudiments, double bass, and then just playing along to some music in your ears. But yeah, practice is a really big part of being a drummer because if you don't practice, you lose some of your skill. They say it's like riding a bike. Like once you do it, you can always go back to it, but I beg to differ. Those reflexes sometimes go away. You got to build them back up. But build endurance, use a metronome, anything to help you keep timing. And yeah, this is a good video. I'm not too sure. This guy's really good. But the feels they do aren't really that crazy, but this is a good leading way into getting the crazier feels. But also practice your transitions until like from verse to chorus, chorus to verse, bridge to chorus, and vice versa. That really helps you get better at like building songs with your band or building songs that you write for yourself. It also helps keep the audience engaged and be like, wow, he just played that. That's a cool part. So that's another reason you should practice doing transitions and fills. And so like black metal, it emphasizes the atmosphere a lot. Sometimes the drummer would just simply do like a four on the floor, just like 1, 2, 3, 4 on the hi hat and a single bass drum beat, just to make it like more like head noddy-ish type of music. Makes it slow. The guitarists do like a tremolo picking, so it's really rapid picking with dissonant notes and always in the minor key. Uh, the music's intended to make you feel cold, um, lost, dark, scared. It's just what the music's supposed to make you feel. And yeah, once again, like the raw sound and feel. This band I posted to the right here is Dark Throne. They also one of the leaders, founders of the black metal scene from back in like the early, I think, late 80s, early 90s. They were around and they still around to this day. This recording is called Transylvania Hunger, and it's probably some of the rawest black metal you can listen to besides Oliver. And if you don't mind giving that a listen, you might see where I'm coming from. But it's a lot of emotion in this music. Yeah, it's just really it's a trip. It'll take you on a ride if you listen to it, and you could probably enjoy it. And so this drummer right here is Nils the Dominator. He plays for this band called Dark Funeral, but he also plays with this band called 1349, and he's really good. And I highly suggest you watch this video to see it. This is like the perfect example of how a black metal drummer should play. He's on point, really fast, like unbelievably fast. Like wait till you hear what he's playing. And he is also a blast beat god. But Jamalana experienced this experiment with different stuff too, because like even though you listen to black metal, or even if you want to listen to black metal as a drummer, you should always listen to everything like hip hop, reggae, all that, just to build your chops to help you get better at playing everything. And you can also implement some of that into your music because I know for Nils, he plays everything too, but he primarily plays black metal. And so yeah, he does a lot of creating his own patterns, double time blast beats. He does everything. So if you want to hear a perfect example of black metal drumming, listen to this guy. It's gonna blow you away. And so like my final tips, it says practice daily in short focused bursts. Yes, but I also would say practice for a while, like like at least an hour or two. Because like it'll help build your endurance. Make sure you wear earbuds because it's loud, especially if you're practicing with a band. You got either two guitar players, the bass player, and a vocalist. It gets really loud. Um, and enjoy. Embrace it. Don't worry about being perfect because it's never, black metal is not about being perfect. It's about just expressing yourself and enjoying what you do. And that's about it. Thank you guys for enjoying my little talk about black metal drumming, and I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you.